What's going on, everybody? We're taking a look at Watch Dogs Legion running on GeForce. Now we're going to take a look at the settings. We're going to run the in-game benchmark because it's the only way you can see true frame rate inside of a game, inside of GeForce Now, because I can't install monitoring software or anything like that. So it's nice when a game has a really good in-game benchmarking tool so that we can actually see what kind of FPS we're getting with the settings that we're choosing, and it can help you get the game kind of narrowed in where you want it to be. So launched into Watch Dogs right here. The first thing we're going to do is go in and take a look at the options, and I want to show you the graphic settings. Now, the default for me tends to pretty much boot up into low for everything, and I assume they're doing that because they want to maintain 60 or above in their frame rate because of having to stream at 60 or above. It would make it smoother. But this game is having trouble with the 2000 series cards and ray tracing. So what I've done here is put it on the high preset and then turned motion blur off, which is why it says custom. They had everything set to low the past couple times I logged on, and I just really don't think we need to do that unless you really want to push that frame rate up. Ray tracing on high and DLSS on performance. They do have another higher performance mode, but this works out really well. So these are the settings we're going to go with. Now, here's the stream monitor. I'll zoom in on that. We are on the 2080C build here, and we're at 1080p 60. Everything's good with the stream, but this only allows you to see the stream that's coming to you, what it's running at. To actually see the game's frame rate at these settings inside GeForce Now, we're going to run the in-game benchmark, and you can see here, you'll at least be able to see your frame time and your frames per second. So at the high preset, high ray tracing, performance mode on the DLSS, running 1080p, the 2080C rig in GeForce Now is running around here in the 30s and 40s on the FPS. So you could use this tool to narrow in your settings of what you would like to run this game at. If you're wanting to keep it 60 or above and make it smoother, you're going to need to lower the settings more, obviously, and run this benchmark some more. If you would like, of course, you could always turn off ray tracing. You do not have to have ray tracing on, but I think it's kind of a shame in such a beautiful game like this not to be running ray tracing. That's why all of my testing on NVIDIA builds are with ray tracing. So definitely you could bump a few more settings down, keep your 60 a little bit more steady. I will tell you, out in the real world, the open world of the game, driving, doing a bunch of other stuff, it hits the frame rate pretty hard. So you would probably have to come down to their lower medium settings with ray tracing if you wanted to keep it 60 or above during all of the gameplay. But the benchmark, even though it is a synthetic in-game benchmark, still gives a really good idea of where you want to be. So we'll let this finish out here. You can see the results, and then we'll jump into a little bit of gameplay. Alright, so here we are actually in some gameplay for Watch Dogs, and the game ran really well here. I didn't have any disconnects, bugs, glitches, problems, not very many stutters. Latency feels nice. As always, GeForce Now was running this game really well for me. The ray tracing in this game is gorgeous. It's kind of like they purposely have puddles everywhere, but it does rain a lot here as well, so it's almost always wet. There's almost always water somewhere that you go, showing off all the reflections as well. So anyways, check out the rest of the gameplay on here. Just watch it running on GeForce Now. See, it is running smooth, no latency issues, not a lot of stutters or weird things happening on here. It's just a tough game to run, and I think RTX 3000 will be a welcome addition to GeForce Now when it arrives. So check out the rest of this gameplay, guys, and I'll catch you when we get to the end.
Something. Surrender now!
Control. I've identified an armed individual.
We have an intruder! What do I do?
Received. We are trailing the target.
I'm getting... Taking cover! What's happening? Go and have a look.
I had them. Where did they go?
A moment ago. Bloody long.
We are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit.
I'm gonna get shot now.
Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
Control, we're heading back. Over.
Hey, Bags, talk to me.
A list of what Albion consider high-value targets that are threats to the peaceful running of London. See here, a journalist, and this one runs a community shelter. Good God, bar your doors.
What the shit?
All suspected of sowing rebellion or exhibiting tendencies towards... Albion is systematically arresting people even before they rise up. Joke's on them. This list can actually help us find like-minded allies willing to help us. Well done.
Alright guys, there you have it. Watch Dogs Legion running on GeForce Now. Like I said, ran great for me. It looks great. You could definitely tweak these settings to increase your frame rate if you would like to. There's a lot you can do here, not just with GeForce Now, but with any build you're playing this game on. It is well optimized, and it's a fantastic game. I'm really enjoying it. So if you guys haven't already, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell so you know when I drop new videos. Give this video a thumbs up and leave me your comment down below. Again, thanks a lot for coming to check it out. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.